I'm Bill Blevins with PlantsMap, one of the co-founders, and we make interactive plant tags that connect people's smartphones to their plants. They're NFC enabled and QR code enabled, and we're passing some around. These codes link to people's maps. How did I go back here? They link to photo galleries. I'm missing a slide here. Maps, we do maps. Plant pages where people can document the plants that are in their yard or arboretum or botanical garden with notes and measurements and stories and locations. And you can collect your photos of your plants and show somebody that a plant that you planted in 2014 grew to 16 feet in 2017, so they'll believe you. All of this is smartphone friendly. It's a mobile web app. Here's the map. Some people are very meticulous, put their plants in straight lines and make a circle. And then this is a customer that we imported their plants last week at a university, and that's about 500 plants of 27,000 that will be on the site by the end of the year. And each one of those dots goes to one of those plant pages. And you can create organizations. So our biggest users are organizations. And if you want to go see PlantsMap in action and you're out by the Apple Store in Central Park, walk to the New York City Parks Department headquarters and ask if you can go upstairs, and they have a rooftop garden with all of their plants documented, PlantsMap tags. You can play with the tags and learn about the plants on the roof at the New York City Parks and Rec. We have about 7,000 individual users, about 6,000 profiles, and they span all of the different categories of horticulture. These are some of our paying customers. This is a carpet company with 88,000 plants. Google did their headquarter cafeteria area where their employees eat, so their employees would know what the plants were around them. Toyota did a 11,000 square foot pollinator garden. University of District Columbia, 18,000 square foot green roof to study plants that grow on green roofs. Nationwide Insurance has 44,000 tropical plants in the atrium of their headquarters in Columbus, Ohio. So we're documenting people's plants, or they're documenting people's plants using PlantsMap. It's a huge industry. The $196 billion is just the consumer part of gardening and landscaping. Then there's the forestry department, then there's vegetable garden, then there's commercial farming, and then the cannabis industry, and it gets really big. But 77% of households participate in gardening. And the fastest growing demo is males under 35, and the 35 and under contingency makes up about 30% of the market. We're going pretty quickly, 40% user growth year over year in the first 6 months, no advertising, grew revenue. And with Miratech's help, since February, they got us past a huge roadblock and launched what we call the Plant Finder. It's kind of like buying shoes on Zappos or television on Amazon, but now you can find plants to buy, and people are paying us to put their inventories in. You can also find the garden up the street and places to visit. So we're forecasted to have a run rate over 1 million mid-year next year, 19,000 users. We just sold our first NFC-enabled tags last week, sold the second order yesterday. That's where our main revenue is. We're launching 4 subscription tiers with Miratech's help beginning October 15th. That's our next big launch day for development. And then we go into software as a service. That's where our real monthly recurring revenue is going to come from. These tools that these users have asked for to do interactive tours and to do management of many companies that are underneath of a landscape company. So monthly software as a service tools. And all of these should be live by February. We're seeking our Series A to develop these software as a service tools, automate our tag and sign buying process, and to do the GDPR update because we have a lot of interest in Europe. And that's PlantsMap.